Hello. Hang on, I'm over here. Oh, how's it going? I'm Hazel. That's my cat. Her name's Kira. So is it second week of the patch already? It is indeed, yeah. So what do I need to do? New Zarath Mortis campaign. Is there a new Zarath Mortis campaign? I have no idea. I don't know, let's go look. Chapter 4 is up and you need it for raid entrance. Okay, let's do that. And then I'll pick up what I'm assuming is the new weekly and then, dailies and stuff. I did do my dailies yesterday as well. And then I took 5 minutes to water my Animal Crossing flowers because I have my priorities straight. But aside from that, I'm just gonna once again ignore Ember Court thoroughly until such a time as it's 3 a.m. on Monday. That's the second time in a row that I've done my Ember Court for the week. Late at night on a Monday, like not right before reset, but right before my last chance before reset. I'm going back to Oribos because I want to pick up Maldraxxus again because I have so many abomination weeklies now. That's a later me problem, right? I have to do them. Well, I don't have to, but I want to do that. I'm actually really into the A-Bomb Factory. I'm working on it because there are a couple of mounts that I need from it. I can craft the Bonestone Flesh Rock when I get it to rank 5, and then there's 2 more mounts for various achievements. Let me see, Mythic Plus Dungeons, new season, which means that I have no rating yet. Okie dokie, I got 3 callings. Should I do them? No, I'm supposed to be doing Zarath Mortis, but I have 3 callings. That's like 5,000 gold. They're all in Bastion. Also, there's like Anima over here. Do it later. Going to Zarath Mortis. I have the capacity presently to go and quest. Oh, before I go back, you know what I didn't do yesterday? I need to go buy a melon and then give it to a frog so that I can kidnap him and keep him. For a while I was terrified that I would have to actually do Tazavesh. Don't get me wrong, I'll do it again in my life, but I wasn't ready to go clear any amount of trash for a melon. But apparently you just buy it from a dude on a boat. So I'm gonna go buy my melon so that I can kidnap my frog, naturally. Okay, so does the meat vendor sell melons? No, he sells tentacles. Wriggling tentacles, all right. Reaped Larian Flank. Oh, something about Larian Flank doesn't feel like a good thing to buy as food. I know I kill them all the time, but... Oh, there we go. Organic. 100 gold. I just need the 1, right? I guess I should know this. Okie dokie. We're going to Zarath Mortis. Prefer the golden looking boofinin. I'm excited for the first time that I can craft anything with protoform synthesis. Absolutely anything. I haven't decided if I'm going to continue trying to farm out the chicken lattice or if I'm going to give up on that and just wait until the game blesses me with a pattern and a glimmer. Whatever the first pet that falls into my lap is, that's the one that chose me. Every now and then, hang on, is that it? Every now and then, if I am Night Fae for any particular reason, which I haven't been lately, but in the past when I've been Night Fae, there he is. Hey, bud. I would go do Marasmus dailies, even though I already got everything I wanted from it, just because they are fast and sometimes they give anima. Patient boofing it. Okay, so that is my first Zarath Mortis mount from Zarath Mortis. The Maw Rat was my first 9.2 mount, but this one is the first new mount. And I want to exclusively ride around Zarath Mortis mounts and Zarath Mortis now that I have one. I like him more now that I've gotten to see him in action. I hadn't really taken a good look at the legs when other people had him. I just kind of thought of it as like a creative recolor of the Ardenweald ones, which don't get me wrong, it is. Well, it's a reskin. But the legs that come apart and then boing back together with the little ball joints on them, I think that's really cool. So that's Patterns Within Patterns. That's the new weekly version. And then this is going to be our new campaign. I wonder if this means that we get flying a week earlier than I thought we were going to get flying. Or if maybe just means 1 chapter per week. That would make sense. Tell me what happened. Don't tell me what happened. Okay, cool. Does it turn in here? There's a lot of people here. This whole area is a little bit crowded. I'm sure we're all going to do our best to defeat the jailer or something. So we're heading over that way. I'm going to go pick up my dailies from Exile's Hollow, or at least that one. Oh, so that Lost Grace. Okay, so that means that I can do the 3rd side quest line that's unlocked now. Sick. Okay, I don't know if that's a weekly thing or if it's because of my Cipher research, but you need that for Path to Enlightenment, which you need for the flying achievement. So that'll be another thing to do today. So I want to research next. I kind of got the important things that I wanted. I feel like after this, it's really whatever feels cool. The Echo Giro might be it's like a gathering thing though. Or maybe I should save for Trebulum. I should probably save for Trebulum. Why did you eat dental floss? This is an accident. This is last night. I was flossing my teeth, and a tiny piece broke off, and then I tried to find it so I could throw it out, and then I never found it, so I'm pretty sure I ate it. Either that or I've just assimilated it into my aura. And speaking of sad flossing stories, because I miraculously have more than one, this one's actually tragic. Hazel, have a water pick. I use it all the time. This is your PSA to floss your teeth and don't skip dentist visits, because if your gums get bad, you will reach a point where you cannot keep your teeth clean with just brushing and flossing, and then you need to get a bunch of other junk and also see the dentist all the time. It's very expensive. Anyways, I have a water pick. I use it all the time. I thought it was leaking, but then I was like, what if the world is just leaking? You know, every time I was using it, I was always in so much of a hurry that I always figured, yeah, this is a later me problem. Last night, quite late at night, when I go to use it for a brief moment, I discover that it has popped a huge hole in the hose. I turn it on and there is a large hole in the water hose, and not only is it spraying water everywhere, but it is no longer effective. It was one of the spots where the hose kinks. It eventually wore out. So I thought to myself, this is ridiculous, and also I should probably replace this, but you know, it's 2 in the morning. I can't replace it right now. And also they're probably going to be like annoyingly expensive in Canada. And then also it's really annoying that this whole device that works fine can be so easily defeated by the built-in hose sprouting a tiny hole. I went to my drawer of bits and bobs, you know, junk drawer, and I looked for some tape, and I don't have duct tape. I wish I had duct tape, because that might have worked better. What I had was packing tape, and I looked at it and I thought, well, at least it's not made of paper. Plastic's watertight, right? I very carefully and with a pretty impressive amount of precision for that late at night sliced off some pieces of packing tape and wrapped them around the cable. And it for sure still leaks, like a lot, but it keeps enough pressure to kind of sort of work. So I think I either need to get duct tape or replace the thing, or Google if I can replace the hose. I don't really have any other ideas. I should have seen it coming, because the hose kinks all the time, just the way that it like coils, and then when you pull it, I probably should have been more careful with it. If I ever get another one, then I'll be cautious with it. I will uncoil it like delicately unraveling a precious viper from the branch of, I don't know, the jungle. I'm tired. Surely duct tape would do it, right? Like, that's the point of duct tape, is to fix pipes. No, it's to fix ducts. It's not to fix water. It's not plumbing tape, is it? Is it plumbing tape? Well, ducks like water, and I know a duct isn't a duck, but like sometimes they sell it as duct tape because they know that nobody cares about the tea. Oh, the matriarch. What do? I defend her until the engulfer jumps out of the rift. Okay, sounds good. I can do that. Get some flex tape.
Flex tape, the super strong waterproof tape.
That would also fix your boat if it ever sprung a leak.
I sawed this boat in half.
How is it different from the other stuff?
And repaired it with only flex tape.
You could also super glue over it. I feel like the super glue would just kind of fill the hole and then block the path of the water. I like the tape idea. I'm gonna have to peel off my mess of packing tape, but I'm keeping it on for the moment because it makes it work well enough for me to use it, and I really do need it. Moral of the story is floss your teeth and then keep tool supplies around your home. Oh, look at that. Already up to 9,000 cosmic flux. Which one is this? It said, oh. All right. I probably should have just made him break the thing, but now that I've said to try it. Oh no. Oops. Or I could not think, and I could just 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Do these work? Wow, I did it. That was almost an accident. Yeah, I kind of want to... I can't decide what I want to do first. I guess I'll just hang out here. I probably got about 2 hours worth of questing that I could do. Excuse you. That wasn't gonna work. That had no chance of working. So I'm slaying the mites. I need the conduction remnants. I understand that the bird has one. Am I just waiting for the bird to pat back to the... I'm just waiting for it to pat around there so I can loot it? Oh, I was supposed to grab it the first time. I just let it get away. Okie dokie. Slaying a few more of these. The nice thing about this is that they're all giving me Genesis motes, which I'm eventually going to need. I have 79 of them, and I'm saving them up for... Well, I want a chicken, but I did get the Angry Poultrid, so it's not like I don't have any Zarath Mortis chickens. Okie dokie. There you go. What else do we need? One more of the remnants down this way. What if somebody just dropped it? You know, the bird had the last one. I want to do some laundry to clean my sheets. Usually when I clean my sheets, I don't nap because I like to preserve the pristine moment you get into bed in clean sheets at the very end of the night. Like, especially like if I do a bedtime shower, everything's clean and then you get into bed, like that's the best. But today, maybe I will. maybe I'll nap. Clean nap, you know? Having so many issues with enchanted resource chests that I want to rage quit. I'm not sure if I know what those are. I have not gotten as deep into Zarath Mortis as some people that I know. I feel like there's a lot of Zarath Mortis to do if you are trying to make gold, like if you're trying to farm stuff that you want to craft with. There's a lot of content there. I know people that have been grinding out in the zone to sort of build that up. I've found that I'm doing pretty good, or at least I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Maybe I'm behind with just campaign dailies and weeklies. They don't take a crazy amount of time. time. Although, I guess I don't know how long this campaign chapter is. What else do we need? Do people prefer a cold room or a warm room? I prefer cold. I prefer cold, which is unusual for me because I almost always prefer things quite warm. I'm kind of like a lizard. I don't generate a lot of my own heat, so I rely on either my environment or I'll stock up on heat in a hot shower in the morning, and then I'll wrap myself in layers so that I can preserve that and hold on to it throughout the day. But at night, if it's too warm, then I can't sleep. And sometimes it's very tricky for me to nail down how cool I need to be. I think part of the problem is that the duvet that I have right now is wonderful. It's like goose down. It's really like poofy, but it's very warm. And when it's not like freezing, it sometimes can be too warm. And I think that especially when spring comes, I'm gonna need to get a lighter weight one for summer because I don't think that there's any sleeping under that once the weather gets warm, especially because there's no air conditioning here, you know? The flip side of that though is if it's too cold, then I find that I can't warm up my sheets, and the cat will try to help. She'll get in bed with me, but you ever have it so like you're trying to fall asleep and you're too cold, but like you don't really want to get up and get out of bed to like put on warmer pajamas or anything like that. So you're like, well, if I just wait, if I put this off for long enough, eventually I will heat this up into like a little pocket. But then every time you twitch and the covers lift, you feel your heat escaping from you, or like you move your foot and then you move it into cold bed, and then you like you would really like to shift or turn over or like move, but you can't because you only have a very small amount of warm bed. I should read this. Glow and behold. The remnants are faintly glowing. Find out why. Oh, it's one of these thingies. Okay, I remember this from that World Quest of Maldraxxus. Gotcha. Okay, it's a hot, hot, cold thing. Oh, it's going up. Oh, or am I going up here? I am going up here. It's a bit funny to me that I had no idea that was what I was doing. That the obvious ramp was the thing they wanted me to go up. Okay, so we use this one. Have you guys done the world boss yet? And if so, what are we saying? Is it fun? Is it dangerous? Is it gonna ruin people's lives like that one Najatar one did? Is it still loading? Oh no, I broke it. Remnants retrieved. Oh, I did break it. Never mind, it doesn't work. I thought I had done it. I had not done it. Did the world boss. It was harder to beat even with 40 people. Okay. Alrighty, so there's a campaign quest down there. Lost Grace is over there. I feel like I should just do anything that's close because I'm gonna finish all of it eventually. That's my plan. Was I not supposed to come around this side? Yeah, I wasn't supposed to come around this side. Oops, daisy do. What if I just run up and do the world boss? I mean, the Dread Portal sounds... the Dread Portal? That sounds promising. I'll go head over there and see if I can get to the world boss. Do I need gear? Can the world boss give me upgrades? I haven't gotten any gear upgrades. Aside from, I think, a pair of bracers because my last bracers sucked. I haven't gotten any upgrades in the patch yet because there hasn't been like a ton of new stuff available to wear. What kind of stuff you got, bud? Loot. There's a 259 helmet. Crit Mastery. I would wear that. A 259 legs. Do I need both of them? My legs are better than my helmet, but I would wear either of those if I got them. Ooh, pardon me. Someone's yelling at me. Am I in the right spot? I found a cache, but I don't have a key for it. I'm just trying to get to the world boss. Do I want to go north somewhere else? Mid-north. Okay, so like not where I was. This way. We'll find it. I haven't been up here before. I came up here just far enough to get the map explored for the achievement the other day because it occurred to me that it was a little silly that I had never done that. But I haven't actually gone and like quested around or done rares around here or anything. That's just a lamp. That's just a lamp. Yeah, you guys got Tazavesh keys? What if they're super fun? What if it's just the time of your life? You make lifelong friends. You didn't realize that you could feel alive like this anymore. You know, it could happen. The first couple of weeks of Tazavesh keys are going to be a learning experience for a lot of people, or a relearning experience. I made video guides for it. I don't remember what's going on in there. Something menagerie boss. Something rock band, you know? Something the healing requirement on the last boss was wild. You poke the stars and then you go, oh no, everybody's dead. I didn't look up any mechanics at all. Not a single one, but, you know, I have a tried and tested and true system for navigating bosses that I have never done before. Step 1 is watch your feet and don't be in stuff, so that worked out good. What's step 2? Usually you don't want to be in front of the boss because you never know when they're gonna like spit something out in front of them. And step 3 is if there's like a raid warning, then it's probably important. Ooh, movement speed. Okay, so we're all slow. I'm tempted to hymn. Ooh, let's use Divine Star. There we go. Something was dispellable there, but I didn't really worry about it. So stuff to not be in. This seems okay. Honestly, I kind of like this better than Morgoth, just because Morgoth was like really slow. People would never really switch to the ads, but they would also not really try to power past the ads, so you would end up killing the ads like really late. Yep, the colored boxes are the raid. This is just a group that came together for the world boss. I'm healing, so you'll see me moving my mouse over the different frames. And I'm trying to fill the bars back up so that they don't die. All the bars are people's health. So I'm using spells to try to keep them all as alive as can reasonably be expected. All right, I didn't get gear, which is kind of a bummer, but I got some Sandborn relics. I got anima. I got ciphers. I'll take it. 250 anima, which feels a little rude, but I guess I have enough anima for my purposes. I've forgotten how to get to where I'm going. I was gonna go back. Cipher bound chest though. It's got stuff in it. That's stuff I get to keep. Is it up here? They like putting things on top of these little guys. No, it's not. There's a door. Okay, the door does just open. This thing is mechanical. It's like really big. But what if I just feared it? And then I just... This is definitely going to be worth it. 1,000% worth it. Okay. I'm going to just hearth. I don't really want to have to try to range that guy. So we're just going to port back there. And I am going to take... Ooh, that was really close. I think I did most of the campaign. I should make sure that I finish it. They want me to go talk to somebody. All right, there's so many things I'm doing around here. I want to kill more overgrowth, collect more essence. Let's go click that console. We'll do that. I love the frog mount. I'm happy that they have some mounts in expansions and in patches that are just kind of easy. I didn't mind that the patient Buffonid wasn't terribly tough to get because now I have a Zarath Mortis mount that I can ride around as Zarath Mortis. Oh, I've alt tabbed. I like matching my mounts to my zones, and I like having one to start with. Okay, we're almost done with this one. Did I get the other thing? No, I need more replicating essence. I'm so close. Yeah, this one. I liked that world boss. It wasn't too hard. I was worried it was going to be really hard. I think it may be easier, like all world bosses. It's going to be easier the sooner you can do it after reset, because right at the top of reset, all the tryhards go in and do it. So you're going to have people that have more gear that are doing more damage, and the whole thing's going to be a little smoother. I think that like at 4 a.m. on a Saturday, it is not going to be the same experience, but because I went in on a Tuesday pretty shortly after servers came up, I think it was not too bad. Okay, am I getting close to the end of this chapter? Flora Frenzy, that doesn't sound like that doesn't sound like the end of a chapter. Maybe I shouldn't have aggroed this big elite boy. I kind of thought that I was about to be all powerful. I had an extra action button and I let it get to my head. People say weekends are the worst. Never felt a difference. I don't usually feel a difference once the week's kind of underway, but I do find that it's faster and cleaner right in the top of the week. I've heard that LFR is the same way, that LFR is nice to do on Tuesday or reset day, and then weekend LFR is the no time. Just because that's you get people that haven't gotten around to it until the weekend, I suppose. I haven't done LFR in a long time. LFR is never nice no matter what. I don't know. I guess I can't talk it up when I haven't done it. I can't sit here and defend LFR when I never do LFR. I think it's great that it exists. Sometimes, every now and then I'll hear a story about some people that, you know, they're new to WoW, or they're older and they've gotten into it like late in life as a hobby. You know, they've like come up with this ritual with their friends where they get together and they do the raid, and then you come to find out that they're doing it on LFR, and that's like their raid night, you know, because there's only like, 3 of them or whatever. And I think it's really nice that there's a system in game that lets people still do that. And some people wouldn't know that there was another way to do the raid, you know? If you don't fully engage online, not everybody is as immersed in the everything as we are. So there's probably plenty of people out there that's the raid, you know? They do it with a few friends, have a grand old time. Now that 9.2 has been out for a week, what's been your favorite thing so far? Anything surprisingly enjoyable? Favorite thing so far? I actually really like the puzzle quests. I'm really glad that puzzle world quests are back. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't like all of the puzzles. The Masonic ones are not my friend, but the rest of them, I get like a special little hit of nostalgia and joy when one of the old Najatar puzzles pops up and I get to do that for some Cipher research and like maybe some rep if it's a world quest. And then the new types of puzzles I find are also kind of fun, with the exception of that one that I can't do. I think that's the thing that surprised me the most. I also am surprised by how much I enjoy my Poke. I don't use him a ton, but I kind of thought that I would never think about him, and I get really proud and excited whenever he finds a thing for me to do. All right, Draven, am I done yet? Am I getting there? Reach the creation catalyst. That's starting to sound more reasonable. What do you mean not everybody's immersed so that they would consider watching other people play WoW? Oh, it's been a long time, but every now and then it's been fun in the past to try to explain what I do to people that don't really understand. I usually use the metaphor of actual sports. You know, people go, why would you watch somebody play a video game? And you say, well, people watch other people play sports. It's not really all that different. They go, well, you can play the video game yourself. But I go, well, not necessarily. You know, sometimes people have to go to work. Symbols you must touch will manifest above the device. Oh, I'm matching. Triangles. Bumpy triangles. Bumpy triangles. Bumpy triangle? No. Well, when you say touch. Oh, let's begin. It hadn't started yet. Okie dokie, I know now. We're learning. Let's play the matching game. I was trying to match these things. This is what I get for not paying attention. What do you mean I failed? I was just about to roast what a cute little matching game it is. And how sometimes we just want to feel like we're in kindergarten again, making the block shapes match. And then she told me I failed. And she wasn't wrong. Okay, there's like a little timer on it. That's funny. I kind of figured I had all the time in the world. Yes. Did I do it? I did it. Yeah, okay. Am I done yet? Return to the Overlook. Oh, that's a good sign. The pilgrimage ends. That sounds promising. I want to get back there. Do you think that I can just... Wait. Okay, so Draving... Okay. I was going to try and glider. I was going to try and goblin glider and see how far I could get to Pilgrim's Grace. If he just flies me down to the floor, he is just going to fly me down to the floor, isn't he? That's rude. Maybe I should have glided. It might have been faster. Yeah, I'm not really. I'll just, you know, bonding time with my favorite frog. Okay, there we go. Now I'm done the chapter. So means to an end is the week after next. So if we get one new chapter next week, that means that we don't fly next week, but the week following, because means to an end, which is required, is 6. If they give us 5 and 6 at the same time, then it's next week. But who's to say? I'm just glad that that's done. How wild is the Mecha Dog boss? Mecha Dog. Wall, Orb, Nathria boss, Oracle, Covenant leaders, Automa. This thing? Are we calling this a dog? It's got 4 legs, I suppose. If it's not a dog, what is it? Well, it's not a dog. Dogs don't have central... I mean, it's closer to a spider because it shares the mecha spider model, but it doesn't have enough legs to be a proper spider, obviously. With that, I believe I am done for today. I didn't do quite everything, but I did most of it. So thank you so much for watching. Happy first week of this season. I wish you best of luck in your keys and in the raid. I have raid guides up if you want them. The first 8 are available on my YouTube channel. So appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.